Strange thing happened in world of chess. First, last week, this kid Leonid Ivanovic from Serbia became the youngest ever Grandmaster, youngest ever kid to beat the Grandmaster with age of 8. And I was planning to make a video about him because he's from my country, from Serbia. But this week, this kid Ashwath Kaushik from Singapore broke my plans, and he became the youngest ever to win against the Grandmaster. So let's see this game and how he win against the 2350 ELO Grandmaster Jacek Stopa. The Grandmasters are usually about 2500, but Jacek Stopa is rated about 2350, and he's only 37 years, so it's not yet time for him to be declined in the rating, but nevertheless he's 2350. Let's see this game. Ashwath was white and he opened the game with e4. We have d6 pierced defense, d4 strike in the center, knight to f6, knight to c3, e5, and here Jacek offer exchange of the queens, but Ashwath declines it. He plays knight to f3, we have knight b to d7 and bishop to c4. Bishop to a7, short castle by white, short castle by black. And here Ashwath did only principal stuff. He developed, he occupies the center, he developed his knight before the bishop, he castle before move 5, all the usual what kids should do when they learn chess. So we have h3 stopping any g4 expansions with knight or the bishops in the future. We have c6, a4 fighting on the both flanks, a5 stopping a further expansion. We have rook to a1, h6, and we have rook when we have bishop to a2. If there would be exchange in the center, bishop would better be on a2, so he wouldn't be attacked with the tempo. We have rook to a8, make room for this bishop to go back, and we have bishop to a3, developing move. We have bishop to f8 by Jacek, and now we have queen to d2, and this bishop is useful if Ashwath would like to sacrifice this bishop here and make the threat for the black king. We have queen to c7, it is the usual square for the queen on pierced defense, and now we have knight to h4, knight on the rim, but with ideas to go into to f5 square and maybe some other square. We have knight to h7 and knight to g6 as planned, because it is better square for this knight, and it can be exchanged for this bishop, and it cannot be taken because bishop is pinning this king. We have e4, and we have bishop to d4. It was better to take with the queen, because after that white can recapture this bishop and make the threat in this diagonal on d6 pawn. But nevertheless, we have bishop to d4, bishop knight to c5, f4, grabbing more space on the king side, bishop to a6, opposite this strong bishop by white, and we have exchange on f8, and white play f5, occupying more space on the king side, and we have exchange of the bishop, rook to a2, f6. We have queen to f4, and we have knight f to d7, and later that we have knight to d1 with idea to reroute this knight. Knight to e5, this is the beautiful outpost for this knight, and you have rook to a3 with potential maybe ideas of rook lift and attacking this black king. We have king to h7, we have knight to f2, queen to f7, with ideas to infiltrate with this diagonal or this diagonal. And Ashwath plays g4, stopping this expansion of the queen here, and we have queen to c4. And now this bishop is attacked, and if black tries to play c3 for solidify this knight, he can black can play knight to d3, and after exchange he would have this nice fork. So he goes back with his queen, the Ashwath goes back, and now we have b6, which is the first blunder by Jacek according to the computers. Here, better move would be queen to b4, offering the exchange of the queens, and white cannot exchange the queens, because after recapture he would attack this rook, and this knight would fall, and also he cannot block with his pawn or his bishop, because he would block the third rank defense against this nasty fork. So he must go back. Must go back, and we would have this move. Knight to d3, disconnecting this defense against this bishop, and would have this variation, and black will have very pleasant position. He would pressure this pawn. He would have perfectly placed queen, and he would have a pleasant position. But nevertheless, he played b6, which computer said it is a blunder. Ashwath replied with king to g2. We have rook lift, rook to a7, and h4, further expansion on the king side. We have d5, strike in the center, and white attack black queen, and now Jacek offer queen exchange, but it is another inaccuracy according to the computers. We have exchange, and rook must go down to the a1. We have exchange in the center, and this intermezzo move, which is the bishop to c5 and bc5, and now we have knight to e4. And now Jacek make the crucial mistake, almost unimaginable mistake. He plays knight to g4, and already computers give plus 2.5 for the white. He probably thought that this move and this cover attack against this rook is cover, but white have this move, which is the knight to g5 check, and this rook is free for taking. So we have fg5, and Ashwath captured this rook, and it is plus 4 for the white, and it is the one-way street for the end of the game. We have knight to f6. We have rook to c8. We will see how Ashwath finished this game. g4. Black tried to create pass pawn and create some problems for his opponent. We have rook to c6, just pick up this pawn, and now we have a rook to d7 with ideas to attack this white king and push this pawn. So we have a5, pass pawn must be pushed, rook to d2 check as planned, and we have queen to g3, and black plays rook to d4, just defend this pawn with ideas to give check with the knight and push this pawn. But white said, I don't want to even allow that. He captured this knight, and after recapturing he pushed his pass pawn, and black is just in time to cover this promotion square, but it is the hopeless. We have queen to g4, sorry. We have queen to g7, queen to f4, queen to f7. And in this race, black is victorious. He would pick up this pawn also, and this rook is stuck defending this promotion, and white will win the game. So that was the game, and white win the game, very good for him. But black is grandmaster, and he make this crucial mistake with this knight to g4 move, and nevertheless white took what black give him, and these kids are just stronger and stronger. That was video for today. I hope you enjoyed. See you tomorrow.